CNN has just confirmed the rapper known as Takeoff from the platinum-selling group Migos. He's died. He was fatally shot overnight in Houston, Texas. CNN's Rosa Flores is live in Houston with more on this. Rosa, what are you learning about what happened here?
Well, Kate, this is according to a source close to the rapper group Migos, telling my colleagues Chloe Mellis and Lisa France, identifying this rapper Takeoff as the individual who was shot and killed overnight here in Houston. To be clear, the Houston Police Department has not identified the individual who was deceased, but the Houston Police Department has been giving us some information. According to HPD, this shooting happened in downtown Houston at a bowling alley at about 2:30 this morning. They say that there was a private party happening at this bowling alley with 40 to 50 people when shots rang out. And even though the police is not identifying Takeoff as the individual who was shot and killed, police do say and confirm that there were members of the rapper group Migos present at this party. They also do say that the individual who died is a person who's in their late 20s, a black male, and they also say that 2 individuals were transported to the hospital in their private vehicles. So again, Kate, the latest here from Houston is that rapper Takeoff has died, was shot and killed overnight, and this is according to a source close to Migos telling CNN. Kate.
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful midweek Wednesday. I'm doing pretty good myself. I have another story that I want to cover after I address the death of this brother right here, Takeoff from the Amigos, you know, the rapper. I'm going to tell you guys something. Some of you may have already heard me say this. The rap game is a death culture. That's just what it is. The rap game is a death culture. Number one. See, it's the words. Life and death lays in the power of the tongue. This is all biblical right here. You understand? And what you put out can come back to you in a very negative way. This death culture that we have adopted for ourselves and our so-called culture, if you want to call it that, is a disease. And that's just what it boils down to. Condolences to the bereaved family. Okay. Now, as far as the music that Migos made, Amigos, what have you, I never really listened to it. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if somebody were to play some of the music, you know, if I was riding down the street and told me who rapping that, I'd be like, I don't know, you know. But I do know that a lot of the rap that I have heard some like verses that they said was him, and some of the things that they say, you know, I'm not down with it. Okay, I'm really not. And what I'm saying is this whole entire death culture that we as a people have adopted is basically destructive to ourselves. And where it's more beneficial to these record labels who sign these brothers to come out here and preach through rap with their lyrics, death. And that's what it is. I'm telling you, that's what it is. This stuff, you know, it's just not conducive to us as a people. Rap has caused, the way the rap went, the direction that rap went has caused us so much pain and loss. And it's going to continue to happen just as long as the devil comes along and say, hey, I'll sign you, a contract, you can sign with me, pay you this X amount of money to preach all the foul things that you can preach to your community. And then they take it. All right, they take the deal. But see, while you taking the deal, what's actually happening is that devil has given you a knife in a gift wrap box and told you to stick yourself with it. You see what I'm saying? And you're actually doing it, but you don't know that it's really doing harm until you figure out it's doing harm. And then when you figure it out, you cry about your own self-destruction. That is what's going on with our community right now. You know, that's what it is. Who is it? This guy, Leonor or something like that, Cohen. He was asked on the Breakfast Club why he's signing rappers to come out and preach all this death and destruction. Do you know what that motherfucker said? At least he was honest. He said that I have mouths to feed. So you see, they don't care about us. But fuck that. When are we going to start caring about ourselves? That's the thing about it. When are we going to start taking responsibilities to say, no, we can't do that. We can't have that in our community. Instead of letting the majority rule. You see, because when the majority rule, we all suffer in some way, shape, or form. That's what this boils down to. And this disease is going to continue to happen just as long as you get the devil coming, continually tempting these young guys with these contracts. You understand? To go out and preach other words, raps, lyrics, music, and whatever. You understand? Death and destruction to the community. But the thing is this, what a lot of these rappers don't know. This shit is a boomerang. It's going to come back to you. Again, the power of life and death is in the tongue. What you speak, you will eat of. You understand? And I hear so much foulness in rap. I hear so much foulness to where there's no wonder why the death rate among rappers is so high. And then in our communities. In our communities, the same damn thing. Which brings me to this story right here. Check this out.
Madaris will turn 17 next month, but he's already charged with committing 3 murders when he was just 15. Today, Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Dieter said a grand jury indicted Madaris on 6 counts of murder, 5 counts of felonious assault, 3 counts of kidnapping, 2 counts of abduction. Dieter showed video from September 7th of last year. That's when Dieter said Madaris and another juvenile suspect approached and abducted another teenager. Once inside a house, Madaris and the other suspect allegedly held that victim at gunpoint, forcing him to dance and take off his clothes. Really jarring to see that today during the news conference. Joe Dieter saying that Madaris and the other suspect targeted the victim after learning that he was listening to a rap song from a rival gang.
This boy is literally crying. You can hear him crying because he thinks he's going to die. Obviously, the kid is terrorized, and I know for a fact the family's still worried about their safety.
Madaris also is charged with burglary and tampering with evidence, carrying concealed weapons, and obstructing official business. Last week, a Hamilton County court granted the prosecutor's request to try Madaris as an adult. He's currently being held at the Hamilton County Youth Detention Center. His bail is $8 million. Todd Dykes, WWT.
Now, where do you guys think that Michael Madaris get this particular influence from? I guarantee you, this boy right here is influenced with rap. This boy done killed 5 or 6 fucking people, man. At the age 15, and he number 17, 18 years old now. You understand what I'm saying? See, I can tell you this. The devil is laughing all the way to the bank at the expense of our people's blood. You understand what I'm saying? And then on top of it, he's got it doing it. He's got them doing it to ourselves. We're doing it to ourselves, you see, but don't nobody care. See, this rap, this is what I'm talking about. See, is a big, major influence and detriment to our existence here on this earth. And this is not what it's about. See? Now you got what? Racist ass police officers murdering young black men and women and children. You understand? You got to worry about these racist groups, clans, skinhead, and everything else. And on top of that, you got these little motherfuckers right here running around in our communities doing the same shit that a lot of our ancestors endured, fought, killed, and died behind themselves. You see my point. So, all I'm going to say is this. As long as this poisonous rat continues to flourish throughout our community, you're going to get stories like the rapper Takeoff being shot and killed. You're going to get stories like Michael Madaris right here kidnapping another teen, making him dance at gunpoint, stripping him, making him take his clothes off. I don't know what that shit's all about. All because he listened to a rival gang's music. Do you hear this shit? You see. This is ridiculous. That's all I got to say about this one, people. I want you to tell me what you think about this particular video right here in the comment section. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.